Well, it happened again. I left the house to come to New York City to keynote Blog World and New Media Expo, and I'm doing that tomorrow night, at least as of the time of this recording. I've been here for about a day and a half. I slept for most of that with jet lag, flying across the country, and luckily this mic was not turned on. This mic is very turned on. That's what I do. I turn on microphones because I sound so sexy. Either way, I'm broadcasting live. This video will be clipped and put online pretty quickly. They had a question that was asked by one of you out there somehow, somewhere, either on LockerGnome.net, if you tweeted at Chris Pirillo. I likely picked it up that way, or potentially found it in a YouTube comment thread. What do you take with you every time you travel? That was the question asked. And sure, clothes, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, the basics. Everybody takes that. But I never leave home when I'm traveling without things that you've likely already seen in previous video reviews. Specifically things like this. Did a review on this recently. This is the iSound Portable Power 16,000 milliamp hours worth of juice in here to make sure that I stay fully charged when I can't be connected to a power outlet. I will travel with batteries, rechargeable batteries, so I can make sure I don't run out of juice by the end of the day. So my primary travel companion is my phone, whatever it happens to be. This is an iPhone. This is what I use. So I got to make sure I'm fully juiced. Then secondarily, I travel with my iPad because it's fully portable and gets me everything that I need to get to. And it's a great conference computer. The iPad battery could last all day and still be at a 40% charge, even doing activity online. So I take those two things. And then in a third capacity, I have what I'm using right now. That would be a notebook computer. This is the new one that I picked up recently and done videos on that specifically. Because if I'm doing any type of video recording, I want to make sure it's easy, that it's clean, and now this particular notebook computer has the FaceTime HD camera built in, so I can do widescreen. I can stream widescreen. I can record widescreen, or at least in a widescreen fashion. This isn't a 720p video, but I could record it locally that way. I'm not doing it at this point. But still, a higher quality video is what I was looking for, and I didn't want to have an attachment. I wanted to have it built in. And so I could essentially minimize the amount of stuff I need to take with me to make sure that I'm still connected and I can still operate on the road. And the only thing I really can't effectively take with me right now is an internet connection. Either I'm relying on a 3G network or a local Wi-Fi network. At some point, I may step up and get a 4G modem with LTE network connectivity on Verizon or whatnot. Haven't quite made that leap yet. Haven't felt the pinch yet, but it may very well happen at some point in the future. Then what I carry all this in, because you're thinking, gosh, Chris, this is a lot of equipment. Are you really going to lug it around? Yes, I do lug it around, but in another product that I did in a video a while ago, here's my nice dressy jacket here for New York City that I'm not wearing. I just didn't want to start sweating here. It's a travel-on, and I wheel this with me wherever I go, locally or not so locally. I don't have backpacks or anything that I carry over the shoulder anymore for a lot of different reasons. Convenience, and the fact that if you're at a conference, you don't want to be carrying something around. You want to wheel it around. And that is the absolute must-have for any person who's traveling, whether personal or business. I have this with me wherever I go. That way I can carry a notebook computer, iPad, iPhone, batteries, cables, any kind of stuff that I need to hand out, blah, 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 blah. That's really, what I need when I travel. I need this equipment. It's getting easier to travel in this capacity. And you see a lot more people wheeling these around. You do see a few people carrying around specifically at conferences, like shoulder bags and straps. Trust me, that wears really quickly. Even after a couple of hours, you start shifting shoulders, you start dragging it around. So it makes a hell of a lot of sense to wheel it around. Must have for any frequent traveler. So those are a few of the things that I must have when I travel. I could be the only one. Maybe some of you want to pack more. Maybe some of you want to pack less. Maybe some of you guys need to get out of the house even more than I do. And that's saying a lot, because I rarely get out of the house. This is really my fourth time, not this year, I've been out more than that, but fourth time here in New York City, and I've been enjoying myself. People have been very polite. When they curse at me, they raise their pinky. I think that's, showing a bit of, I guess, etiquette. Nice, I guess, for being mean. My email address, chris@pirillo.com, lockergnome.net, where you can ask your own questions and get answers from the community or whoever. And then, of course, you can follow me on Twitter, @ChrisPirillo. Did I already say that? Well, if I didn't, then you can do that anyway. Facebook.com/ChrisPirillo. EmpireAvenue.com/Pirillo is where you can invest in me, and I can potentially invest in you if you're a good investment, and I can teach you how to be a good investment. And I'm a good investor, so we're going to help each other. And it's all about increasing dividends and sharing with the community and having fun, right? You're having fun, right? This video is being streamed live, and as is my home office when I'm not, doing some type of active live streaming somewhere. And there's a chat room, and we're geeking out, whether I'm there or not. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whether you're traveling or at home, at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.